Welcome to Storytime with Ash. Tonight, we venture into the mists of time, to a world where magic and destiny entwine, where a humble boy became the mightiest king of all. Arthur. Our tale begins in a land torn by war and chaos. Britain, without a king, was on the brink of ruin. But then, a prophecy whispered through the winds. The true king would come, and only he could pull the sword from the stone. One cold morning, young Arthur, barely more than a servant, stood before the ancient stone. With a single breath, he reached out, and in a moment, fate was sealed. The sword, Excalibur, and the boy, a king. Arthur became a beacon of hope, but he wasn't alone. With him came the legendary Knights of the Round Table, sworn to protect the realm and uphold justice. There was Sir Lancelot, the greatest warrior, Sir Gawain, the steadfast, and Sir Galahad, hero of heart. Together, they embarked on daring quests, seeking glory, honor, and, most famously, the Holy Grail. Ah, the Grail, a chalice of immense power, said to grant immortality. Many knights set off in search of it, but few returned. The quest tested not just their strength, but their souls. Only Sir Galahad, the most virtuous, ever came close to the Grail's divine light. But even heroes have their shadows. While Arthur ruled with wisdom, darkness crept into Camelot. His most trusted knight, Lancelot, fell in love with Queen Guinevere. Their secret love was a betrayal that would fracture the brotherhood of the Round Table. And from the shadows emerged a new threat, Mordred, Arthur's own nephew, filled with rage and ambition. It all led to the Battle of Camlann, where the fate of Britain was decided with blood and steel. Arthur and Mordred faced each other, swords drawn. Though Arthur struck down the traitor, it came at a terrible cost. Mortally wounded, Arthur's reign was over. But his story was just beginning. As the legend goes, Arthur was taken to the mystical Isle of Avalon, where he sleeps, waiting to rise again in Britain's darkest hour. Some say that even now, the Lady of the Lake guards Excalibur, ready to return it when the time is right. And so, the legend of King Arthur lives on, an eternal story of bravery, betrayal, and the hope that one day, the once and future king will return. Thank you for joining me on this epic journey. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring the bell for more adventures in history and myth.